I dated a younger guy for a while. He was so cute, let me tell you. The way he wore his pants down under his ass right there, it was so cute. But there was only one problem, and that was pretty much every time he opened his mouth. But here he is. Finally found a fella, almost completely divine, but his vocabulary is killing this romance of mine. We get into an intimate situation, and then begins this Romeo's conversation. He says, killer. Every time we kiss, he says, killer. At a time like this, he says, killer. Is that the language of love? He says, bitchin'. Talking about my lips, he says, bitchin'. And a bag of chips, he says, bitchin'. Is that the language of love? He says, biatch, you torture me, dude, are we chillin'? I'm thinking of leaving him flat. He says, bo shizzle my nizzle, I'm amped and I'm skillin'. He can talk plainer than that. He says, killer. Every time we kiss, he says, killer. Keep it up like this and that, killer, he says. In that impossible tone, we'll bring on nobody's killing but his own. He says, bangin'. Takes me in his arms and says, bangin'. Talking about my charms, he says, bangin'. Is that the language of love? He says, yo dope. When he likes my hat, he says, yo fly. What the hell is that? He says, yo trick. Is that the language of love? He says, yo, yo, peace out, mama, now, babe, you're pimpin'. Aight, now you are the shizit. He says, bud dunk a dunk, you got junk in your trunkin'. Sounds like his uppers don't fit. He says, killer. He says, killer. And that killer, he says, in that impossible tone,